Hello. We're sharing links and then waiting for everybody to get in here. Hello. Excuse me. How's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Nettie. Hi, Carol. I am doing pretty good. We had really bad storms all day today, and it's still sort of storming now. So hopefully the Wi-Fi will stick it through. I know, Carol, isn't it? Oh, we didn't put Brenda in there, you guys. Hi, Janet. I didn't want to miss you. I thought I was. How are you doing? I know, Nettie. I seen I just missed you. I was like, oh. I jumped on there and apparently it got off like right before you got on. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Susan. I don't know if I hit you or not. If I got you or not. Sort of had somewhat of a headache today, so. Oh, we'll get you in there, Brenda. It's just for family, just the YouTube family. So let me grab it up right now and throw you in there because if I forget, let's see, let me go add you. Brenda, add me as a Facebook friend. So I know, well, hold on, I may be able to go pull it up through the group. I never thought about that. Duh. Having one of those days, you guys. It has been one of those days. Let me see if I can find you. Are you in the Facebook group? You're Brenda Sue, right? Yep, there you are, because you're from Washington. Okay, I sent you a friend request, and that will let me get you added to chat. Hold on, let me go back up to chat. Oh, it's one of those days. Brenda Sue Bates. There you go. We'll give everybody a little bit to come in. I know some people don't come in till right at 9. I'm trying to organize my lace, you guys. I got a bunch of lace today. More lace, like I need more. Oh wow, that's crazy. My husband's grandmothers were that way. One of them was Edna Marie, and one of them was Edna May, and it was crazy. I know. I'll have to show it to you. Some of it is just knock your socks off gorgeous. I mean, it is straight up like off a wedding dress gorgeous. I just keep adding to my lace. I thought I would do some maybe for the auction, do some scrap bags. With different, not full yards of anything, but, like 6 or. Oh, wow. That's insane. Yeah, I'm going to consider that white. It's white cream. Wow. I have uncles. My dad's one of 9 boys. But I have uncles who married sisters. And so I have cousins that are double cousins. Because 2 brothers married 2 sisters. And that was like weird enough. Hi, Tanya. Tanya. I'm going to guess it's going to be Tanya. Everybody spells them differently, so you'll have to let me know exactly how to say it. I try to keep track of it, but Carol, it just depends on the amount and what it is. I actually have a friend that she sells lace, but on not online. She doesn't do mail order or whatever, but she has a sister-in-law that lives in England that gets lace off of her, and she cuts it and weighs it into 1 ounce, all the lace into 1 ounce sections, and then mails them with a postage stamp. And so she may mail like 10 postage stamps, which is like $5 and 50 some, like less than $6 here, to get and she'll get 6-7 ounces of lace. So it's pretty crazy. But yeah. So it just depends on, what the weight of it is and all that. Oh no, Kathy, you're not late. I'm early. It's just now 1 after 9. So you are. Oh, Tanya, thank you. Yes, you can do super stickers and super chats now, which is pretty cool. So you're from New Zealand. Awesome. So yeah, Carol, if you decide you want lace or something, you let me know and we'll work something out. Catherine Hawks, I haven't seen you forever, girl. Awesome. Carol's from Australia. Nice. Well, I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Carol, if you see something like that, or cards, or even anything like that, just give me a holler on Messenger privately to me, and we'll get you figured and sorted out on that. The same thing with Nettie, because I know Nettie's in Canada, and it's pretty crazy up there too for shipping. So I try to work with people. Hi, Deborah. Oh, Catherine, you've missed so much. Oh, it's been crazy busy for everybody, it seems like, lately. Mindy! Hi, Mindy. I cheated. Edwin Calger, which he has Ed's Craft Emporium on Etsy. I buy my waxed cotton thread that I sew my signatures in with from him. And when he sent them, I already took them out of the packages and put them up, but he used the small cards, the small index cards, and he put a circle punch on each side. Well, I have this. Did I bring it in here? Yeah, I did. I have this. It's a paper studio from Hobby Lobby, but it is this shape right like this, and it is a 3-inch label. This is one that it's a little bit pricey, but this is one worth getting. I'll tell you why. I do these little spool. I did this spool. This is a 4x6 index card from Dollar Tree, folded in half, and then I just punched half on each side. You can punch the full label to put in your journals. Because let me grab. Watch, I won't have it because I'm looking. Yeah, there is. Nettie, if you need my address, it's in the description box below each of the videos, so you can just go back and check it there. You have, yeah, you can buy it in a different brand. So that's how big it is. I mean, it's a nice size label. They're great. I tell you, I use them for all kinds of stuff. When I put stuff in cannon jars, you know, buttons or whatever, I use these to label it too. Hold on a minute, guys. I got to go back up here and see what's going on. Let's see. Hi, Connie. I missed you. And Beverly, Lori, what? Oh, Catherine, that is so horrid. I knew he was doing bad. I didn't realize he was back in the hospital. Lori's in the house. Woo woo! You're so funny. Yeah, so it's just, it works out really good just to store my lace on, I find. And because it's 3 inches wide, it gives you a nice space. I can do up to 3-inch lace. Hold on, I have a really big wide lace here. Let me find it. Let me find it. Oh, there it is. See how that's a 3-inch wide lace, and it still fits on there nice. So, yeah, we will, Catherine. That's horrid. Oh, I hate to hear that, Catherine. Well, I thought I made enough, and I've got a bunch ready to go that I haven't punched yet. And bless my 16-year-old daughter, she folded them all for me. So these I have to glue. These are already glued but need stamped or punched. And these she folded, but I haven't glued yet. So I actually have 100 when I get done. But my hands started getting tired. So April's in the house. Oh, look at Lori being nice to you now that you're here. So I just take them and wrap them around, and I wrap anything that's larger than 12 inches. Giggles is doing good. She's upstairs. Of course, you guys know she's artsy. Yes, hold on, Cheryl. Sorry. It is the Paper Studio brand that you get at Hobby Lobby. I wait till it's like 50% off, and I think I paid like $8.99 for mine. It's just known as a decorative label is all it had. It's sort of a generic, but any kind of label will work. But it is 3 inches though. That's the big thing. It's 3 inches, and it's heavy duty. I mean, you can see it's not no. I mean, it goes through some stuff. Hi, Cheryl Emery. Hi, Cheryl Tux. But anyway, so you guys know Giggles is extremely artsy and loves to draw and all that. So she got a laptop, and then she has the tablet that you can connect to it that has the stylus that you can draw and paint and all that with. So she's stuck in her. She's just so occupied with that right now that she done, and she's enjoying it and excited about it. So I'm sort of just letting her chill with stuff right now. So, and she comes and goes. She comes and checks on me usually during the night. So if she comes down to check on me, then I'll let you guys know. She can holler hi. Hi, Kath. Yes, Carol, it is. I was trying to think. You might look. Well, I don't know. Oh, she loves anything artsy. She's been getting my art stuff since she was like 2 or 3 years old. So we figured out she was artsy when she was like about 2 years old, and she decided to paint the TV with fingernail polish that she found. Yeah. She was such a wonderful child at a young age. So I'm going to put this one up, and I'll set this to the side. I'll do this in a little bit. I'll come back to it. But see, so far, look at this. Isn't that pretty blue? Look at my golden green. I know, April. We liked you had a fit. It wouldn't have been so bad, but it was a new one. Yeah. So I'm going to set this to the side right now, and I'll get back to it. But you see how they're all standing up there? Real nice and neat. Okay, Beverly, thanks. Oh, I know. I told my husband earlier, I said, okay, I'm taking out shares, and I'm going to go see if I can just get some decorated ones. Or I'm not sure. I really want them to have lit. I know, right? I told my kids they were going to be eating corn dogs for the next 2 years for dinner. I know, right? You can't get enough corn dogs. I love corn dogs, but oh, Liz Catherine, oh, do you? Okay, so I have some lace to show you. Do you want to see the lace first, or you want to flip through the Jane first? I'll let you guys decide. Which do you want to do first? Oh, I am, Catherine. I'm thinking about doing some mixed grab bags. We're all cut like 12 inches, 9 to 12 inches of a certain lace. Yes, a hot dog is on a stick and it's dipped into like cornmeal, and then you deep fry it. Well, that's exactly what you do. You take cornmeal, like cornbread mix, Carol, but you make it a little bit wetter than it normally is, sort of like cake batter. You put your hot dog on a stick, you dip it in there, and then you pull it up so your hot dog is covered with the cornbread. Then you fry it in oil. I know everybody's excited for the Jane. I promised I would do the Jane. I promised I would do the Jane last night. So let me do the Jane and get it out of the way. That way we can move on. Then I'll show you my lace. Dagwood dogs. Okay, I have to write this down because my kids love. I'm going to do the Jane first and get it done, guys. It won't take that long to flip through, guys. Seriously. It won't. I promise. All right. Yes, hot dogs are on buns, but corn dogs are on a stick. So your Dagwood dogs are what we call corn dogs. And then hot dogs are just on a bun like our hot dogs. Carol's in Australia. Okay. Here is my Jane, and I will show you the front. And she will be for sale in the auction. I'm actually will do another video. So there will be a recorded video of just my flip throughs because I have this. I did another nature journal like the one that we just finished. I did another one of those. I've got a couple small like altered file folder type things. I will, Lori. So here's our cover, and we've got our bows, our ribbons. This is a 3D, the little square. I did 3D on cardboard. and the metal butterfly, and of course my cheesecloth. This is the green that I dyed with the, and all of the colored, except for this ribbon, this type of ribbon, and there's a green ribbon that looks like this, except for, you know, these satiny type ribbons. All the other cheesecloth, this lace, all of that was dyed using the folk art paints. So here we go. This is a traveler's notebook style. So it is tied in with satin ribbons. Each signature is sewed individually. So when you fill that signature up, you can remove that signature. If you have the Dear Jane kit, then you can make a whole nother signature to put in to replace that. And technically, you could use this for the next 10 years and just replace them. So, and it is tied in a bow. You do have the option. You can't, these are tied like this. So if you want the ribbons just to dangle and hang, you can. I sort of like the whole little bow thing, so I put them in a bow. If you don't like the bow, then take them out of the bow. That is completely up to you, but I like the little bows. I just think the bow sort of goes with that delicate. If I think of Jane, I think of lace and ribbons and bows and very Victorian, very, very feminine is the word I'm looking for. So I like the little bows. Okay, so you do have the option of taking the bows out or leaving it. Hi, Mom. Yeah, right, Lori. We don't believe you. And then this is the back. I did leave it plain, so you can write, you know, whatever little you want on it. I didn't put anything on there because I like having my back flat for when I write. So that's that. Here's what the top looks like, and there are a ton of little tabs and little doodaddies sticking up because we like that. There is the side. There is another side to this lace over here somewhere, but it's buried. All the lace, there are a tab with each signature. Okay, Nettie, Enchanted Dreams 71 is Lori. She changed her thing. And then this is the bottom. There is a little bit of ribbon hanging out there, and there are charms in every signature. Okay. It just ties closed. Okay. Then we have a Lori and a small notepad, and these do lift up where you can write into them individually. Then we have a tag with some lace, and I love this little doily type lace here. And all of the tags are sewn and coffee backed, and they do have some form of ribbon at the top. So this is one of our digital pages. And this is stenciled. This is spray stenciled with distress spray. This is a music sheet, and this is vintage music. This is a painted card that you can write on the back, and it does have some tulle just to sort of add a pop of color and a little ribbon. And I left this blank in case you want to paint it with gesso or whatever, or cover it with coffee dyed paper. That's up to you. We have a belly band, and it's a hidden tuck. It has a vintage playing card. I just put a little ribbon across the top. I didn't do anything to it because I liked the way that I just thought it went with Jane, and it does have a lady on it. It's really cute. And that's one of our tags again. Some of the tags I left plain, if they said words and stuff, just so you could get that part because it's part of it. Some pink tulle, again, they're all sewed and inked. And there are various laces across the edge. And there is some small stenciling. Every page, all of the digital pages are sewn, and on both sides. Another coffee dyed page. Here's stenciled deli paper. And this is a vintage calendar ledger paper. And if you flip it over, it's got another Lori. It's got a perpetual calendar that you can use for any day or any time of the year. And a cute little tag with a little stamp on some cotton there. And there's a coffee dyed page and some stenciling, another digital page. Stenciling. And that stencil, this stencil is Art Deco Jacobean floral. And then this is a rose page out of a vintage rose book. Well, it's vintage as the 70s are, but it is vintage. And then a doily. There is a charm that says live, laugh, and love. And a small pink flower. And again, the doily. The rose page with a little bit about modern shrubs. We have a tab backed with doily and lace and ribbon. Again, stenciled on another stenciled page. There's another one of the vintage or the back of the vintage calendar page. There's a small tuck here. It has a lace butterfly and ribbon. And again, it's sewed all around in coffee dyed paper on the back with some tulle. And this is just, there is a decoration. Let me get my hands, guys. Let me just pull this over here because for whatever reason, my throat is very dry today. So give me a second. Oh, good morning, Wendy. And I sent you a message. I need your email address, hon. So you need to send me your email address because I can't send it through the messenger part on the page. It doesn't work right. And then there's a tag that flips open so you have lots of room there to journal. Another of the jelly pages. There's a coffee dyed page with another piece of the Lori. Everybody stare at the Lori. And there's a stenciled page. I love these pages. This is a piece of the washi that comes in the kit, some lace. There's another vintage playing card, and I've put some of that little mini doily, half doily trim on there. And there is a tag. It is sewed, a doily lace butterfly, some flat back pearls, a little color with a flat back pearl on it. If you can see her, there you can see her little pearl. And they're all coffee dyed back, and they have ribbon. I know, I love this journal. I know, look at the lovely Lori's. And there's lace. Okay, here's some painted stencil. This stencil is Martha Stewart. What was it, guys? Hold on, I have it pulled out. Elegant Floral is what it's called. And it is the adhesive laser cut style, Martha Stewart. And there's a vintage music piece. And I did put this in here. It is coffee dyed, so you can journal on the back. Okay, that's awesome. That works. That was for Wendy. And then again, it's stenciled. I love how the stenciling came out on this. This is actually a negative stencil. And again, the back, that's the first signature. It is the closure is backed with a button on the back. So here's the front of our second signature. Again, some stenciling with spray. This was stenciled with some distress ink. Again, this was the Martha Stewart too. Okay, there's another beautiful Lori with a vintage button, and it's so vintage you can even tell, which I like. I love the fact that some of the little crystal things have started falling out of there. I like the age that gives it. There is the Jane Eyre tag. It's coffee dyed back, and then this is a piece of the digital kit that I've turned into stationery that you literally could take out, write a letter to somebody, and mail in the mail if you wanted to, which I love. And I love this sort of garter belt looking Lori. It's so cute. And again, some lace, another digital page, Again, there's some negative stenciling. Okay, Nancy. Okay. Do you know what a snippet is? A snippet is we made a snippet, and I made it with the 3 colors that I used in this. These were our focal. So we used the vintage white, the mossy meadow, and the vintage tea rose. I did color them with paint, and we created a snippet. But as I was creating the snippet, Lori became very adamant about the fact that she wanted the snippet and demanded the snippet every time I did anything to it. So being funny, we started calling it a Lori because she wanted it. It was a Lori. And now it's just sort of one of those weird nicknames. So if you hang around, you'll probably hear of snippets being called a Lori on here. So when you hear us talking about like different things like that, that's what that is. Sorry. Let's see. And there's some lace. And there's one of the digital pages with some stenciling. Coffee dyed page. Again, there's the stenciled deli paper. Here again is one of the vintage calendars. It has the little perpetual calendar on here. And one over the little tags with some lace. It's coffee dyed backed. And it just tucks in there. It flips over. It is reinforced with washi. Marty! I know, right? And it opens up another coffee dyed page with some lace. And then this is just a paper clip with some lace on it. Again, with a tag. And that is with a doily, a piece of ribbon, and a piece of the creamed cotton. Another digital page. Another stenciled page. There's another one of the vintage roses. And all the signatures are sort of the same. A dyed doily. I can't remember what they were called. There is a charm that says handmade. And there is also a key. Has a little diamond there that sort of goes with, you know, the whole vibe of the Jane. Again, the doily, the rose page. Stenciling in another tab. One of the digital pages, a little bit of stenciling. Here's another one of the calendar page, the back side of the calendar pages, with some stenciling on it. And again, this is Connie. A snippet is the same thing as a Lori. That's what a Lori is. It's a snippet. We just call it a Lori because of Lori. As stenciled, and this is part of the Elegant Floral from Martha Stewart also. There's another of the dyed deli pages with spray. Coffee dyed page, another stenciled digital page. Here's some ribbon, and this is a dyed coffee page. And I will fix that with a tab or something, or lace or something on there. And then this is a Lori bookmark. I'm going to put her here on the music page just for right now. And then there's another Lori on the music page. So Lori won't be lonely. She'll have a partner. And there's a stenciled page. And another digital page. And a digital page. Brenda, it's a crunched piece of paper. What are you talking? A snippet is just you take like a 2-inch strip and you put tons of lace and all that kinds of stuff on it and decorate it. Is what you do. That's what, Connie, that's what we're going to be doing for the swap. I know, right? There's another digital page. Yes, it is a TN, but instead of using the standard TN style, because, you know, I'm me, instead of using the standard TN style of elastic, you know, the elastic cording, I actually used ribbon. And each of these can be untied, and you can remove it and tie it back. And the one thing I like about that is if you've ever had a TN with elastic. Hold on, I'll show you what it does, because I've got one that do it. Hold on just a second. Yes, Brenda, you can do it with paper, you can do it with fabric, you can do it with lace. So this is a little tin that I have. And this is like my little portable carrier tin. It actually has family history stuff in it for me. But can you see how my elastic's all stretched out? And that's what the elastic seems like it always does. Just like a ponytail or a rubber band that you put in your hair. And I hate having to replace them. So I was debating, I'm like, what am I going to do? Because I don't want to replace them. And I thought, well, I'm going to use ribbon, because ribbon I mean, we're using ribbon from the 20s, 30s, and 40s. I mean, come on, it stays around forever. It's not going to stretch. So I really like the idea of ribbon. I don't think I will ever use elastic again. That's just me. But yeah, this is a little one I did. That. See, there's one of those art cards you guys bought. But this is like all family history type stuff. Well, there's my aunt. She had cerebral palsy. Like, there's my that's my mom's dad and mom, if anybody cares. There's my great-great-great-grandpa. So it just has a bunch of different little oddballs and ends. It does have some of the art cards in there. And it's just got my like I said, my family history stuff in there. And there's my little dashboard in there. But it's just got information and a little indexy card and just goofy stuff. So when I like go to do family research or whatever, I've got like all my basic information in there. I can just grab this little book instead of having to carry a bunch of stuff. And then it's got my little dangle bopper on the end. So that's what that is. But yeah, so I like the ribbon because it actually holds better, and I think it's going to last longer. So I'm excited to see how it works. Okay, so there's another digital page. There's music page, a little tulle, a little lace, a little doily, a piece of the little doily lace that I have, and one of the painted stencils, and that's a stencil page, obviously. And there's a Lori pocket. We cut our snippet, or our Lori, into, no, we did not. I take it back. This was not part of the Lori. This was an index card that I backed with some lace that I had, and some of the lace we had dyed. Little cheesecloth and the butterfly. This pulls out. This is a little file folder pocket that you can take out. And it's got another piece of the stenciled stationery in it, because I love, this was like my favorite page of the whole kit. I could do like literally, and I think I am going to do a stationery set out of this, where you can cut it in half and use it with the same design, but without the wording on it, so you can write on it, as this is the front stationery. So I do think I'm going to do that. So that's hidden in that pocket. So stay tuned for that, because that's probably going to get done. And I'll probably do it in some different colors, and, you know, all for like 4 or 5 in different colors. And this is, again, one of those vintage playing cards that has the little girl on it. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors of washi on it that match. Yeah, Catherine, I love it. So I think I'm actually going to make a whole stationery kit, and I'm actually going to use that and put on the envelopes and everything. So you have like matching envelopes and the stationery that you can use to mail. Like if you're doing a swap and you want to send something small, then you have a little envelope to do. And I may do some like 6x9 envelopes that you can make and mail, and to do it that way too, just because I think they'd be really super, super cute to, you know, get in the mail. So, okay. And a coffee dyed page. I love how this coffee dyed. It came out so great. And again, that's my page. A digital page, some stenciling. Here is a Lori pocket. So this is a piece of the snippet pocket. It did have buttons, tulle. It's got cotton backing. let's see, it's got cotton backing, then it's covered with cheesecloth, and then it's got this lace, a little piece of green lace over here that was left over, this little piece of lace, this tulle, and this button. So you just sort of add everything together. There's another one of the perpetual calendars, and there's the little pocket watch alteration tag, and we put the little cotton stamp on there that says "Let Love Grow." Because with the pink and the white and you know, all the Jane stuff, I think, I mean, with the whole concept and the whole story, you know, I think the whole love going through it just sort of went good. And then this is another stenciled pocket. This is a small tuck here. Let me see if I have something small I can stick in there real fast. Hold on, give me a second, guys, because I know I do. Hold on. I have an idea. Give me a second. See, I'm always putting something somewhere. And this is, actually need to glue this. Hold on, where did I do it? There it is. This is actually one of the little like ribbon spools from Genevieve Designs. It's in one of her template kits. Her name is Jen, Jen of OF Eve Designs. And I'm telling you right now, you need to check out her crazy stuff. I mean, she has awesome templates, so well worth looking into. So I'm going to just wrap some of this really pretty green ribbon and add in there. So, well, the little quilt, the April quilt, the crazy quilt thing, we made the little journal with it, remember? Yep. I'm not even sure where I put her. Oh, I put her in my other box, I think, with my... So I'm just going to pull this in here. And if I can get it to stick, I may have to use a little bit of washi. Let me grab some washi real fast. If I can find my washi that matches. It's on my desk, which means I'll never be able to find it again. Let's see. Where are you at? Oh, I hate when I lose stuff, you guys. I'm cleaning my room and now I can't find anything. Hold on. I found some. I didn't lock you up in a dark, cold box. You're on my table. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little washi on here just to hold this. And this is a little tuck down there that you can tuck something in. So see, that tucks right in there. And this is just upside down, a stenciled piece. There's another page, and it's stenciled, one of the rose pages, doily. Okay, there is a pink gem charm and a butterfly wing, because we have the butterfly on the cover. Another doily, the rose page. Oh, I know, I lose stuff all the time, Brenda. I'll find it when I don't need it. Here's one of the stenciled pages. Again, one of the digital pages. This is a stenciled flip with a little stencil in there just to give you something extra writing room. Coffee dyed, and then there's just, you know, a little bit of lace and a bow, because we love our bows. Excuse me. We have our page, a little stenciling, again reinforced with washi. I'm coughing in my elbows, guys, not on my. And then we have a tag, a little paper flowers, some lace, some little flowers, some flat-backed pearls, a little lace, and it flips open so you can write in there. There's one of our stenciled pages. Coffee dyed with some lace. Oops. Another coffee dyed stenciled digital page. There's our digital page, Catherine. There's a Lori with a vintage button. And all the buttons in here are vintage. I know they have to be pretty old. And then there's our Jane Eyre tag with a little bit of lace and coffee dye on the back. And this is all vintage lace too. Again, that comes out of the paper clip. It just opens up so you have a place to write. Some stenciling, another tab. There's our back where you see the Jane Eyre again. And then this is our writing board, our dashboard for our journal. And it's got the pretty picture on it. It does have some tulle, some lace ribbon matching on the back. Up here, there's this lace and ribbon. This pulls out a basically acetate sheet, but it's a laminating page. So you can use it to put any inks on or anything like that. Or, you know, if you want to write with a certain pen, you're not sure they'll leak through your pages, you can put it there so it doesn't transfer from page to page. So it's there. There is another Lori, the final Lori. And there's a deli bag we made. And there's a tag with some vintage buttons and some vintage gimp. No, yes. Some tulle. Again, it's coffee dyed on the back. Plop it back down in there. There is a simple index card. That is that punch that I was talking about earlier when I did started the lace spools. That's the same punch. It works great for labels. And then there is a double page sheet to write on, just to have something to the envelope. Okay, this isn't an envelope. It's a thick, it's got chipboard in it. I don't know if you can see. It's about 1/8 of an inch thick. It has heavyweight chipboard in it. It's a dashboard, a writing board. I think we talked about it yesterday. But it has a pocket. I put a pocket in the middle, so the acetate can go in there, so you can use it to write, to back, you know, things up. So, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, get a journal like this if you really like it, and then, you know, go to use a black pen in it, or, you know, certain markers that are supposed to be okay, and it goes straight through it. So it sort of helps protect your pages. And it's hard. It has that heavyweight chipboard in it. So like if I'm up here writing where, you know, it's real bumpy because its tags and stuff are here, I put this right between my page like this, and I can write straight on my page and it's flat. So I don't have that, don't have any hills and hollers to have to write across. Or like if there's a button there or a Lori or something, then it sort of saves you that. So cool writing board. Yeah, you can call it what you want to. If you're familiar with traveler's notebooks, which are different than junk journals, traveler's notebooks, they're actually called dashboards. Yeah, once you put one in there and you use it, Brenda, you will never not put one in a journal, because it changes. I mean, it is nice. So, and so it's a little ribbon there. So that is it. That is Jane. She has done. And I'm in love with her. I'm like, I did it and I'm like, oh, you have to have what, Lori or Marty? A dashboard? Or you have to have a Jane? I know. Do you know I had somebody contact me outside of this group? I'm not gonna say who it is. and want to know if they could buy it straight out. And I'm like, and they wanted to buy it. And they offered me this crazy amount of money for it. I was like, what? It was shocking. So let me put that up. Let me walk around my table real fast, and I will grab my April. How can I part with it? Catherine, I have a lot of journals that I've made, so it's got to go. And honestly, I love that kit so much that if I'm going to make it, I want more in it. I may do like 5 or 6 signatures. So I don't know. This is the April we made the other day when we did the quilted page. Okay, Brenda. And I did add our cute little flower to it, and our other cute little flower. And it just has a little tag with the little scrap piece we had left. This pocket, this scrap piece, this pocket back down here. This is just a small little dorky sewed journal. It's just sewed down the spine. Tucked in there. We had this. We did the little hex flower that we did. It has a little yo-yo index card. Yeah, so and all the flowers are named. So, and it just has all these little pages here, so it's cute. And you're not going to ask me what the names of the flowers are right now because I just can't remember, you guys. I think this is Nanetti, I think. And I don't know. And this is Janet. Marty, you're not tossed in a box. You're so funny. But yeah, so that was just the little cover we were playing around on. So I was doing that. And of course, I've been embroidering my pillowcase. Let me grab it and show you what I did on it today. But this is my, when you sit and watch TV. This is what I've been working on when I sit and watch TV. So I'm working on my pillowcase. So I got a little bit of it done. I think I have one more set to do and I'll have it done. So that's what I did today while I was doing TV. A box knife. April, you guys are so funny. She's not in a box. Well, I mean, she's in a tote. Because all of my gorgeous flowers go in a tote. Okay, so let me clean my board off because And I will just throw this out there so everybody knows, because I'm not one to hide things. Sort of a channel announcement, I guess. If you didn't notice, when you go to comment, there is the little dollar symbol. That is super chat. And for super chat, you can do, it's basically like little donations, basically. And your little comment pops up really big, and you become, it goes to the very top of the chat. And it's called a super chat. And there are super stickers. You can do little stickers that say goofy things and all that crazy stuff. But if there's Big Macs, I'll get in the corner too. I love Big Macs. I don't eat them very often, but it sounds good. Or those little chicken sandwiches. They're so cute. But I did get where I can monetize my channel with the ads. So when the ads are on there or whatever, then I get, not a lot, you guys, like seriously. It's like, I'm not even sure it's worth messing with. But I did get to monetize my channel because I had 4,000 watched hours. So you are watching my channel like crazy. I was shocked. I really was that I got it as fast as I did. I just didn't think. Yeah, I'm moving my camera, so I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Marty. See, I'm with you. We need a McDonald's run. Sound good. Okay. So I did get some lace today. So I'll start with the pretty, pretty lace. How's that? I love Big Macs, but now if I'm going to eat French fries, I'm going to go to Wendy's to get French fries because they have the best. Let me grab a drink of water real fast. So, okay, are you guys ready? You guys ready to see? I know. Junior chicken burgers. Ooh. For breakfast? I know, right? I need to do something to party. Okay, so I will show you my lace. Let me start out with Marty. You're so sweet. You guys are so silly. Like Marty wanted to be at the top. There she is. You guys see Marty all lit up? Okay. Oh, I have it upside down. Okay, guys. You guys are sweet. Look. That's my lace that I got. Isn't it gorgeous? Thank you, Marty. You're a sweetheart. Isn't that pretty? You need that lace, Marty. Now I may have to. Now I feel so bad. I may send you some. Like Marty's gonna get an envelope with a piece of lace in it. By love. I don't have that much of this though. This is what I have. I don't have that much, but I might share. But I love it. I love it. And I don't know how much is here. I really, honestly, this is all I have of this. Let's see, 14, 28. Yep. I have 1 yard. Exactly 1 yard. However, I got this from my friend, the one I was talking about earlier that doesn't do the lace thing. You just paid for it. Nice. See, she's gonna take my yarn, my lace. My friend I was talking about that does the lace. She's gonna hook me up with where she gets her lace from. So I'm gonna see if I could. Like she's like, I should share. You guys are making me feel bad now. And then there's these two little where it was cut off of. It was just a cut off. I think it's so pretty. And that's like, that's a little 6-inch piece. I know, isn't it cute? But look at this. Then there's a whole yard of it. She just sent me this being nice. I love this. Yeah, if you turn it upside down, it really does look like a crown. So I love it. Look, I'll try to zoom in so you guys can see. There you go. Up close. Isn't it pretty? And so there's a yard of that. And then there's the little 6-inch piece. So I was shocked. I didn't know she was even going to send it to me. So I was super stoked. And I'm like, got a hold of her. I'm like, well, I'm going to do it during my video. She's like, don't you dare tell my name because then people will be hitting me up wanting some. She's so silly like that. Okay. And then some of this she wrapped and some of it she didn't. So I'm not sure why it needs to come off here anyway, because I'm going to wrap it all in I have a special box that I'm using for my wedding type laces. And then there's this one. This reminds me of peacocks, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And let's see, that's 14, 28. Yeah, I think this is 2 yards. Let's see, 28, 42. Yeah, there's 2 yards of this. Oh, Marty, I'm so sorry. I know, it's so cute. You'll need all of them by the time I get done. You guys haven't seen? I haven't got to the best yet. Well, I'm unbolting some of this. I think I'm going to try to include some in grab bags. I don't have enough to really sell a yard off because obviously my friend sent it to me. I want to keep some of it. So I think I will cut off maybe pieces of it and add in grab bags. So maybe you get a little variety of them instead of just, if that makes sense. And then there's this one. Hope I have it upside down. Hold on. There's a bunch of this one. Look at all my lace. Oh, I bet, Marty. That is just... And there's that one. See, like this one, I could put like one little piece in a bag or something, or, you know, that type. Yeah, I want to put some in the Lori. So I loved that. So I was happy with that. There's a big bunch of that. And then the final one, the final countdown. Do, 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 do. Are you guys ready? And there is 2 yards of this one. Look at that. It's actually upside down. Hold on. Let me turn it around. It goes this way. I love it. Isn't it so pretty? Pretty, pretty, pretty. So those are by far like probably my favorites that I've ever received in a rack, obviously. I love those. Okay, so on to my other ones that I got. I have to find something to, I'll set them over here. And some of these are just like 1 yard. They're like pieces. There's a little blue one. And it's a little dainty blue one. And it is as bright blue as it looks. I know. I love it. There's that one. The blue. The blue. Yeah, that's how I would be, Marty. I would just be bawling. And then there's a peach. I don't know if you guys, you might be able to tell it's peach if I hold it to the blue better. Is it peach? I don't know if you can really tell it is peach or not, hopefully. Let me grab something white. There you go. Now you can see how peachy it is. So there's a peach one. Oh, and there's a Jane one. There's a Jane one. And then there's this pretty cream one. And these are all pretty much the same little type of lace. But they're so cute and dainty. I know, and this one would go with Jane too. So these two would go perfect together. I mean, that's pretty much a Jane kit right there. Maybe that's what I should do, dye a bunch of stuff and do a Jane kit for the auction. Because I do have a lot of leftover stuff that I have from when I made mine. So there's those. Let me move these. But wait. There's more Jane, I say. More Jane. Let me pull. I do not like when people pin lace. It drives me crazy. Just saying. Okay. There's this again, guys. There's another Jane, but it's a bigger one. And this one is, just to give you, this is 2 inches. All of those little ones that I showed you are 1/2 inch. So there was all this pretty Jane. And then, ouch, I stabbed myself again. I hate pins on lace, just saying. Okay, let me put this all away. And look, there's a double Jane with the cream and the mauve. And there's a bunch there. So I loved that. I love the little double one. Now I'm going, okay, I wish I'd have had this. So I may have to do another one and use this on the edges because I think the double one would be absolutely gorgeous. So there's that one. No, listen, Marty's like, I need it. Oh yeah, it's still coming, guys. I'm unwrapping this because I'm rewrapping it onto my stuff anyway because it came like on like stupid pieces of cardboard, which I mean are fine if that's what you're using, but I don't like it like that. The cardboard bends and gets all crazy. And this is a cream, but it, let me see if maybe a green would show it better. Yeah, a green will show it better. It's almost like a pastel yellow, but it's cream, but it's sort of yellowy. I don't know. It's like a really dark cream. So look at all that lovely. And hold on, guys. I hate pins on lace. I'm just saying. They drive me crazy. I don't know why people do that. Then there's this, and it's sort of shimmery, which is sort of crazy looking. but it's got the purple in the middle. I don't know if you can see where it's iridescent on the outside, but it's got the purple strip down the middle. It's pretty cool looking. Let me put it on the green and see if it shows up better. Oh yeah, there you can see it better, where it's all iridescent. So it's pretty cute, but there was only like 1 yard of that, so it wasn't a lot of it. Let me take this pens out. Sheesh. People using pens. Yeah, it does look like a garter. This is absolutely darling. My mom's going to be like, oh, I love it. And there's 2 separate pieces of this, but it's the same color, so. I know, right? Okay. And this, I'll try to do it on the green. The green seems to be picking up. It is white, but it has the lightest little blue bottom. I'm trying to get to where it comes in. Let me try to do it on the white. It may come up better. Look, it's got the little blue on the edges. It's so cute. I was trying to get it to where it focuses really good. There you go. And it's got the tiniest little blue edge. And this is like 1/2 inch lace. So there's a bunch of it. Then we're going to talk vintage, guys. I mean, vintage. Like, I know Nettie likes everything blue. This is probably the most vintage. You guys will see this. You'll be like, what? There's a bunch of this too. It come on one of these big, huge plastic things. But I want all my lace to be, you know, on the same things where it's all organized. And I know, it's a pipe dream, but hi, Kathy Jean. Girl, you missed it. Okay, check out how vintage this is, guys. How vintage is that? Isn't that cute? And there is a bunch of it. Look at all that. Look, Kathy Jean, I'll just do a ooh ah pass by. Da 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 da. Ooh ah. You hear all the oohs and ahs from the crowd? Ooh ah. Or ooh ah. Okay, there's my ooh ahs. Okay, so let me. There is this, which is a country blue. It's absolutely gorgeous. And you can see there's a ton of that. I'm trying to find the end of it. I had it and I lost it. There it is. This is 2.5 inches. Like, seriously, put it on an index card and call it done. And I love it. There's a ton of it. It's so thick. You just, oh, sorry, I was showing you the bad side. There you go. Now you get the texture. Do you see the texture? Do you see that texture in there? Look at the texture, though. I mean, you can feel. It is so awesome. Yeah, cover Nettie's eyes. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. A pocket. I'm telling you, I would do this if I did this as a pocket. Kathy Jean, I'm doing both. I'm organizing and downsizing, and I would rather have smaller amounts of more than large amounts of just a few. Yeah, because see, look, you glue this on there, right, like that. Ink this card up, or coffee diet, tea diet. Let me find a tea dyed. Hold on, let me get a tea dyed card. And Dorothy finds one tea dyed card. Okay. I put that on there. I mean, seriously, that is a pocket right there with nothing to it. You literally put this on there and that would pass as a pocket. So I was excited about that. And there's a lot of it. Then the purple iridescent earlier. And this is a peach one. That's peach in the middle, which I love. I mean, I just think this, to me, I'm thinking, okay, belly band, definitely. Because, I mean, you've got that extra bulk that you could put in there. It's so pretty. So there's that one. Look at all of it. I want to try to do one Saturday, depending on, but it's Memorial Day. So there is my question. Memorial Day is this weekend. So how does that affect everybody? Because I know a lot of people get together for Memorial Day. I know a lot of places aren't doing that, but there's that one. Seriously, this reminds me of window curtains that my mom had in our kitchen on the house up on the hill, Mom. Do you remember those curtains where you had and she had all those, you guys remember those, everybody was doing country blue geese? Do you guys remember that? She had those all over the kitchen, and she had curtains that looked like this. But it's so cute. And you guys, there's quite a bit of that. Doing nothing. So there's that. Okay, where's Cheryl? Uh-oh, Cheryl. Woohoo! So there's all this. I know, right? But it's got the white on the back. And I'm telling you guys, now, I will tell you this. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous like this. This would be awesome like in a vintage Christmas journal. Okay. Or, yeah, or in a burlesque type journal or whatever. So this is pretty, but here's what I'm going to tell you. And let me get a pair of scissors. You guys can cry when I do this, okay? I'm going to cut a piece off. Get this out of the way. If you are lace, I think it lasts for a half hour. I think is what they do. I think it's how it goes. I think it's 30 minutes. And I think you can do it from $1 to 500 or some stupid crazy amount that's like insane. Yeah, Valentine's or whatever. But if you are lace poor, get you a pair of scissors, and right below that sewing part right there, you know where it's gathered at the top, cut that little booger apart. Now you won't get gathered if you're after gathered lace. But if you are lace poor, you lose this, but you can actually use it, because if you look inside, let me try to focus here. Let me put it on an envelope, might focus better. Inside this little tool, you get this like little lacy part right here. So you can clean that up and use that like on a tag or something. But by cutting that, you actually get it separated and you get a red lace and a white lace, which, I mean, if you're lace poor and you just need lace, it helps. I don't know. I will look into that and find out for sure. I'm not sure how long, it does that. I honestly don't know. Like I said, I'm new to this, so I'm trying to. Or if you want to lay it flat, you want it flat in your journal and not ruffled, then you can take that top layer off. I'm sorry, Marty. But yeah, I thought it would have. I'll have to look into that and see. Okay, let's see what else is down here. What else do I have? Oh yeah, I loved this. Yeah, see, now there are some times that, I think, the gathered lace looks okay. But I would rather, I sort of like staggering them myself if I'm going to do that. And then there are two different pieces of this, but it's the same lace. And this again this lace is 3/4 of an inch. And it's all white. And it's a cute little lace though. It is really cute. It almost looks like it has like it's got little flowers on it. It's really cute. But it's 3/4 of an inch. So I thought it was cute. Okay, let's see. Let me find the pen. I'm trying to find the pins here before I stab myself because I don't like stabbing myself. Nettie, close your eyes. Mama, close your eyes. My mom loves blue. It's her favorite color. This is the prettiest blue, you guys. I mean, seriously, one of the prettiest blue yarns I've ever seen as far as coloring wise. I think it is so pretty. Let me do it on the green. I think it shows up a little bit better. There you go. So you can see the design a little bit better. But I really like it. I like the color of that blue. You just don't see pretty blues like that. Well, I mean, you can see it down here with the black really good. So there was that blue. And yep. Lynette's watching from the corner. Then there's this red. Again, just another solid little red. It sort of has a rose design in it. Oops. I was writing down Carol's corn dog. Just a plain red. It has a little rose design in it, which is cute. There wasn't a lot to it. It's just 1 yard, but it's 1 yard. 1 yard counts. Yeah, see, my mom liked that blue. What are we Cherylin about? Did I miss something? Oh, Cheryl. Sorry, I was late getting that. Usually I'm on top of my game. That one sort of took a little bit for it to catch up with me. This is so vintage, guys, right here. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah, I figured it out. I was just a little late. This is not cream. It's not white. It's like really in between. I think it's just an aged white. Isn't that pretty? And it is just, I mean, look at the netting in that. It's just so delicate and so teeny tiny. I love it. So I was excited about that. But it's not like, see, well, let me see if I can pull it up on the white. Like, see on the white, you can see it sort of looks cream, but it's not really cream. I know. Okay, let's see. And there's a peach one. And this is a pretty peach. Let me put it on the green. Like Marty's like, I want that one too. Look at the peach one. Isn't that pretty? Marty, I'm remembering it all. Isn't that pretty? Now Marty's going to die when she walks out to her mailbox and there's a big container there with a bunch of lace in it. She's going to be like, what? And there's a yellow one. And there's quite a bit of it, which is fine. I'm not a big yellow person, but, you know, all colors have their place in the world. Just don't like yellow. And this yellow is really pretty too. I mean, I'm not a yellow person, but, well, that sort of looks white on there. Let me grab the white one. There you can see the yellow. Yeah, it's a really soft, delicate pastel yellow. Oh, wow, April, that's so cool. Yeah, it looks more yellow on my desk. You can really see it. But sometimes it doesn't pick it up. So, hi, Elizabeth. You have missed it, girl. Tell her, guys, she's missed it. Okay, let me pull this off. Where's Cheryl? My husband's grandmother, she passed away about maybe 4 years ago. And she crocheted everything, like the bowls and the lamp covers and just Christmas stockings and everything. Where's Cheryl? Woohoo! But check it out, guys. This is like the cutest little lace. Tell me that's not like Christmas. It looks like little Christmas lights. Hi, Darren. Yeah, I crochet doilies and stuff like that, and I know it's a lot of work. But it's so cute. I think it does look like little Christmas lights. So that'd be perfect for a Christmas journal. Are you guys tired of looking at lace yet? And here is a green. I love green. Green's my favorite color. It is such a pretty green. It's a sea foamy green. I have more. I have this one and one more tonight, I think. Yeah, because my other ones I've already put away. But, yep. Oh, well, thanks, Janet, dear. So that's a green. I like it. See, that's called bribery. They're trying to bribe me out of my yarn. I know what you guys are doing. Just trying things out. Hold on, guys. See, I'm on my computer, so it won't let me see the sticker, so I had to go pull up. That's so funny. Well, good. You know, there's a bunch of husbands that they say does that. Okay, look at this green, guys. I don't have that much of it, so I'm not sharing because green's my favorite color. But this is going in my secret garden, just so you guys know. So you have to keep your eyes open for it. It is the most pretty. Look at it. It's little like flowers on the edge. Isn't it pretty? No, it's not April. It's mine. I love green. Green is my favorite color. It really is. See, oh, you can see it better probably down there than you could up with me holding it up, maybe. So it's really, really pretty. So I'm excited about that. So, and what else do I? Oh yeah, hold on. I always have more stuff. Whoops, I bumped my light. Sorry guys, I was moving stuff. Do what? Hold on, I gotta go back up here and see what. So I have a new Reader's Digest. Isn't it cute? It's all pondy. It looks like a little pond. And I have another one of these. It doesn't have a spine on it, but that's common with Reader's Digest. Have that. Look what I got. Another dragonfly. And this one, which I've never seen, with the little color. Look at the little deer. I've never seen any. And there's a little deer hiding down there too. Okay, what did I miss? I got to see April. What did April do? Sorry, I'm trying to go back up and see. Oh, you guys are awful. But yeah, I've never seen one with the little deers. I'm thinking, oh, how cute. This is perfect for like an Edith Holden or something like that. And it's in really good shape. I mean, other than that little area right there. And then there's the back, because, you know, the back's the same as the front. So there's those. Okay. Yep. Thanks, Wendy, for staying up with us. Have a great night. And stay safe. I have an altered file folder, which is going to be one of the things I'm going to be putting in there. And it's cute. It's just an altered file folder. It's got a little autumn notebook in the back with dyed pages. It's got a little tag pocket with a little autumn, and this is autumn themed because, you know, it was autumn when I made it. There's a little girl. There's a little file folder in it. That's what it looks like. And it's pretty basic. This is just a simple and then it's just got a plain coffee dyed journal, and it is sort of grungy. So it's got the big tag in the back. And then it's got the back. It's got stationery page. It's got a couple little tags in it. And a little flip notebook with some really grungy papers in it. So that's just sort of a little autumny thing I actually made as a design team project, and I just have too much stuff piling up and got to get rid of some of it. So, but it is really cute. It's different. It's an altered file folder. I know some people like them, some people don't. So I think it just depends on the person. Then I have this little TN style. So this is, let's see, 4 1/4 by 8 1/2, and it's blue. Where's my little, there it is. And it's just got this little ribbon for closure. And it is a soft cover. It opens up, and there's all kinds of pretty flowers in it. And there's a little map pocket page with a little bee. And this is more of a writing journal you would like throw in your purse. So I did make sure there was a lot of pages. There are some different ones in there, different journaling spots. And I did keep it a little bit more, like I said, not as some little tags. Lace page. A little tag in it. That's just held back there. It's washi tape. This is a vintage garden page. And again, there's just a bunch of little different tags in there. And a belly band with some little tags in there. And a little bitty tag with some napkin on it. And a little bitty tag and another tag. Some more tags. And an envelope. So it's just sort of a variety of, like, I love this page right here with the bees on it. And there's a little tuck with some more tags. And my pretty blue doily, and there's a little charm with an arrow. And there's also a little sunflower charm. I put it towards the top because I like it hanging out. And it has the little daisies and stuff. There's a little photo frame with a little tag. And with a little cloth vintage baby picture in it. This is my dad when he was little. So there's a little piece of me in there. So I end up signing the back of that. But yeah, but I thought the little baby just accented it really good. So I used his picture. Don't tell him. Now you know who that picture is. And so there's another little bee. And there's another little envelope, and both the little envelopes have little tags in it. Kathy Jean, yes, I did dye the blue paper. I did. And there's another tag. This is napkin. No, that Daddy's Little Squirt, that was my dad. And there's one of the Tim Holtz paper dolls, and they're just sort of sitting there hanging out on the postcard. And this does have little text in it. And again, I did a lot of blank pages and stuff like that. Because to me, if you can carry something in your purse, you want writing room. It's not so much about the decorative part of it. Although I tried to make sure it was pretty. But yes, I did do these pages. There's a little paper clip with a little heart, and there's one of those vintage flower pages. And there's another botanical tag. And there's a little clip, and it just holds that in there, and it does tell you all about bluebells and all that. And there's a little writing space there. And another little page, and a lace page. And then back here, there's just a little writing page in that back of that folder. And then there's the back cover and the back cover. So it was just, more for, I just did that backwards, to be able to throw in your purse and carry around. So it's not as, yeah, that is a piece of my dad. That is my dad when he was little. So yes, there's a piece of me in there because he's my dad. So there's that, and it's just a cute little, I like little stuff like that if you're going to throw it in your purse or whatever. And of course I have the one, well, hold on, let me grab it and do it first. This is if you guys remember the last one that we did, this is a replica as close as I possibly could get it. And I had to rewatch the video over and over and over and over and over and over and over again to be able to do. But it is as close as I possibly could get it. Even I tried to do the pinks the same. I tried to get, and thank God all the stuff I had multiples of because I try to do 2 at one time when I do them. So if you guys remember that journal that I did, because like I said, I always try to do doubles, and I try to keep them, but I'm just to the point I can't keep everyone. We're doing one every month. I'm not going to have, 60 journals sitting around my house. It's just not going to happen. So I am selling mine. So if you liked it, it will be up for sale. Oh, and it's got the little, let me grab the little thing. And I'll just put it up here with the little owl. There's a little owl. And it's got the little dangle charms and all that on it too. So so there's that one. And then Hold on, I popped the little thing off. So give me a second. Well, I'll fix it when I get done, but this is the dangle that goes on the side of this. The little round thing came off of the, which is common, but I'll get it fixed up. And it says, in every walk with nature, one receives far more than they seek, and that's the little dangles. And this is my little touch of nature one. And it's got vintage applique with the little frog. It's 3 signatures. It's got the little plate, and that is a pocket. And if you guys have, went through with this, there's my painted tree. But there's a ton of stuff in here, and there's tabs. Every tab has little charms hanging off of it. All kinds of little stuff. I am just little envelopes that I made, sort of like a. I know, Catherine, right? And then every signature has a little book. This one's nature, and then the next one's Mira, the last one's Bella, because this was my nature Mirabella kit. And like each one has, just a little journaling notebook in there. And there's tons of flips and tucks and cute little tags and just a ton of stuff in here. I'm not going to flip through every single page. If you want to see this, then go to the Nature Mirabella one. Now, this one does have the first signature is lower. The last 2 signatures are higher. If you see all of this trim, all of this lace up there, so that is why. And that was actually done to show people what to do so they can see the difference. So that's how that is. There's just a ton of, there's a little mouse. I'm just trying to flip through. There's another envelope. There's an envelope in the middle of each signature. And each of the envelopes have a little stationery sheet that's tea stained and coffee stained. So there's a little apple, and then lots of room, and then there's a little snail, and there's a little snail with some lace. I'm trying to get to my favorite page here, guys. And there's just tons of pockets and tucks and all kinds of stuff in there. And if you followed along in this, there's another envelope in this series with me, then you know what's all in there. There's one of those little purple bags. There are a coaster card. There's a postcard that I made, all kinds of stuff. There's another little one of the, this is coffee dyed paper. I think there's a grid paper one, and then there's the pink lined paper. And then look, this is my favorite page ever that I have made. This is my favorite page with the little frog, and he's got a washy tongue and his little bee. So, and then it's a cute little notepad. So yeah, there's just, and this is actually I made as a bookmark to use as a bookmark. So, and it's tagged in there. So like I said, and then I left the black. Like, you guys are so funny. But I got to get all these nature ones out of here. Oh, I know, Natty. It'd be fun. And then it does have the little nature scarf that wraps around it as a closure. Yeah. Get in my drawer over there and get my little pair of pliers for me.
Which drawer?
The far left bottom on the big drawers. You'll see their little red handles.
Which one?
Oh, thank you, Kathy Jean. Yep, it is. Hold on, I wanted to get this fixed because, you know, if I don't do it right now when I'm thinking about it, I won't remember. These little rings pop out all the time on the little Tim Holtz things, especially if you have tassels and stuff on them. If they do, a lot of people will get mad and go, oh, well, you know, it's ruined, it's destroyed. They go right back together. If I can get my hands to work. You can say hi to them. They were talking about you earlier. They wanted to know where you're at. Giggles is here. I told you she'd show up.
That's strong.
I know. I told him about you.
Yeah, Caitlin was so cute. Me and Caitlin was on my bed. I was drawing. We were watching you.
Yes, this one is the Mirabella Nature one. And the Mirabella Nature one is one you will not find in my store on Etsy because it is free. So if you go back and you watch like the very first, second, third one of those or so, I have to do that with another binding ring because I think I bent that one. Nope, I fixed it. Nope. Okay, I gotta fix it. I gotta get a different ring for that one, but I'll get it later.
Oh my god, there's a lot of hiding.
They haven't seen you for a while. You've been hiding 2 or 3 weeks?
Since the last sale.
Yep. Actually, you know what? Get in there and get me one of the little bindy clips. You know, the ones that clip on the top. It's going to be in the top of that box right there somewhere. No. It's one of the little Tim Holtz ones. It's going to be up in the top 2 or 3 rows. But yeah, this is the Mirabella Nature one. And if you go back to if you're new and you haven't been here for a while, you may not have seen me do this one. If you go back to the Mirabella Nature Journal, the Mirabella Nature Journal series.
You want to do one of those and then attach one to it so you can type it in?
And if you go back to that series, those pages are free. Grandma said Giggles is Mama's girl.
Garrett is.
Garrett's. She said Garrett.
Garrett.
Nope, give me one of the other ones. This clip's too big for that. But yeah, if you go, the digitals for this is actually free. So you may want the Mirabella Nature Journal images are free, right? Yes. And my Christmas one from last year, all of the images are free. So, you know, if you're looking for freebies, both of those kits are free. And then obviously the Secret Garden one in the Facebook group is free.
Anything else while I'm wandering around?
No, that's it. Thank you.
No problem.
No. Okay, I don't know. I would have to go look. Where you want to look at will not be in the Facebook group. Go to the Mirabella Nature Journal series. Find that one specifically on Facebook. And there's Google Drive links in the description box. You can click on, and it will take you to those freebies. The Mirabella Nature, you're going to go just on YouTube, look up the Mirabella Nature series. And in the description box, it's going to have links to all of the ones there. And you can download those. And I walked step by step from the very beginning to the very end of that. So all of those videos, if you watch them, we'll walk step by step how I did everything, even how I created the envelopes in the middle. I did all that. There's especially on Mirabella Nature Journal. I think there's actually a playlist. If you find Mirabella Nature Journal, go to playlist and find it, and it'll have all of them in there. Yes, the collage paper is in there too, Nettie. And then the Christmas one is in there too. Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me pull this down and make sure it's in the playlist. Hold on. Really, you are chatting while I'm on YouTube? How rude. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Yes. So you're going to go to play. You're going to go to, let me see if you guys can see my screen maybe. Let me pull it down. Can you guys see my screen? Sort of, it's blurry. Hold on. Let me put my autofocus on. Hold on a second. I'll try to focus it where you can see. Yes, Nettie. I think that whole entire kit was free. Okay. So you can just go to playlist. So when you pull it up, hold on, let me go over here to the very, very beginning. Okay, when you pull it up, the Done by Dorothy, across the top, there's home videos, there's playlist. Click the playlist. There's a little arrow. You're going to have to arrow down to go through them because there's a bunch there for different things. You're going to go down, and you're going to keep going. It's going to be before you're going to have the Touch of Nature series, the Bluebell and Daisies. You're going to keep going. The So Beautiful journal one. Then you're going to hit Mirabella Nature. You're going to click on it, and it's going to pull up. It's going to stop it. It's going to go through all the prep and dyeing, inking, and sorting your signatures. I mean, it's step by step by step. When you click it up, let me see if it's under here. Okay, so it is not in the inking and sorting. It has to be in here probably. Hold on.
It's going to be when you first start making it.
It may be in the very first one.
Yep. When you first mentioned it, it's going to be in there.
Well, I'm trying to find it because I'm not sure. I don't remember which one where I linked it. It had all the links. Yes. So you're going to go to adding book pages part 1. And when you go to adding book pages part 1 is where you'll find it. The Mirabella Nature ones is. I thought it was. Oh, you know what? It probably was because when I first started. No, that's my fault, you guys. Because what I did when I first started is. Like it is in my Etsy store now. Because when I first started doing my journals like that, for the month that I did that journal, I did the images free. The links to the images, they would be free for that month. Then after that month, I pulled the links and I put them in my Etsy store. So just the people who were with me all the time had access to the freebies. That's why. So I apologize for that. But if you are in my YouTube, if you are in the Facebook group, the Facebook Messenger group, don't do anything yet, and I will get a code for you guys that will discount. That'll give you a discount for it, like 50% off or something. So you don't have to worry about it. And then now the Christmas ones are linked by Google or by a Google Drive, and they are left up. And you're just going to go, I know that for a fact. Let's see. There, it's called the 25 Days of Christmas Ephemera 2019. And if you click on it and go down below, then it's got Google. I don't know if you can see. It has Google links there for that. But yeah, when I give you the 50% off thing, I'll do it for anything within my shop. So you'll have that coupon code if you need it. And then and it'll be there for like, you know, so long or whatever. It won't stay, what is the word I'm looking? Active. It won't stay active, but for so long. Yes, I loved the Christmas ones.
You're referring to the fact that it has an expiration date?
So, yes, if that makes sense. Yes, the Christmas stuff is up there year round. Indefinite? What is indefinite? No, because Etsy will only let me do a coupon code for up to 2 weeks. So it'll only be good for 2 weeks because that's as long as I can do it. So like this is May 20th. So it would be, let's see, like the 3rd or 4th of June. It'll be good till then. Oh, yes. Yeah, but yes, the Christmas journals will be up for good. Those links will always be there. That's like my Christmas gift. Yeah, Etsy will not allow me to do it for free either. That's why I can only take off up to 50%. It won't let me go farther than that. So that's all I can do. If that makes sense. So yeah, for 2 weeks, it is whenever you go in there and enter that, you can throw it in there. Yeah, for those 2 weeks, you can use it multiple times, as much as you want for that 2 week time period. And that code will be good until, like, if it's the 4th of June, it'll be good up until the 4th of June. You can use that coupon code over and over and over again. That answer your question, Cheryl? What, this one? I love this journal. I love all my journals. I have a hard time getting rid of any of them. I want to keep them all. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I have some others, but I'm not ready to get rid of them yet. You need it bad. I don't even know. What other ones are over there? No. That's your dad's. No, that's mine. No.
Chunky.
No, that's an album. No, not that one. That's mine.
Oh, that's chunky.
Oh, no, that's not mine. Have I weighed my journals? I have not. Oh, to see how big they are? Bring me my scale.
I can tell you this is 5 pounds right now.
Just that's an album though.
7 or 8 pounds. Oh.
Oh, I don't know. Hold on. My dirty scale needs cleaned. It's all nasty. Oops, and it's backwards. Hold on. Saturday, I try to. Okay, so this one is 1 pound and 11 ounces.
Can I feel the chunkiness?
So 1 pound and 11 ounces. And this one is 1 pound and 9 ounces. So you can put those back over there. Put them in their bags where they go, please. They're right down the table.
I got you.
And then like this little one is 6.5 ounces. Yep, they are. They're heavy. They're not. But that's the way I always do them. And oh, hold on. Let me weigh Jane. Let me weigh Jane. I lost her. Where did I put Jane?
I have no clue. I thought you just hit.
Jane's
up there. Jane's up there.
Oh, yep. I put her up on the special shelf.
Yeah, that pistachio and strawberry looking journal.
And Jane weighs 1 pound and 4 ounces.
So Jane is chunky.
1 pound and 4 ounces. There's a little chubby Jane. Just put that over there too, please. Thank you. Cheryl has been fascinated with Jane since day one.
That's for sure.
She's just hiding it. See Jane run.
Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
Yours weighs more? Well, good.
You need some thick journals every now and again.
Marty, that's because I didn't make all the mistakes and have to do it twice. No, just Oh, Cheryl bids $1 million. I'll take it. I will send it to you right now. I'll send it to you. Why did you do that? I will send it to you yesterday. Nice, Marty. Stop. She's making messes on my table. I've got that white lace right there. Don't do it. Yes.
Why is that your paint?
Because that's what I had in there earlier. Well, now, back up, back up, back up. You know, for that price, Cheryl, I'd be willing to make you 2.
2?
That's so funny.
When did you arrive? Oh.
So, giggles to the corner.
What?
Was that a typo?
Nope, I think that's 100% right there.
Well, Cheryl, what was your typo? I'm hoping that was supposed to be like not quite that much. She put $1 million up there.
Up here?
Yeah, she said she paid $1 million for the Jane.
Honestly, she would though.
That's so funny. Yes, April. Tomorrow will be I was going to try to get to it today depending on what, we went through. But then I started going through all my lights and stuff. Yes, tomorrow we will do digital stamping.
Wait,
and all that. So we'll discuss that. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. Love, appreciating every one of you. Marty, please stay safe and, keep us posted. Again, we have the Facebook Messenger. If anybody wants to chat or anything like that, it's there. Oh, you can go on there and add yourself too. I'll add you in. You have Facebook on your tablet, don't you? On your computer? Okay. You guys have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Love each and every one of you. Again, stay safe and stay healthy. Night, Mom. See y'all later.